Have you ever imagined your life or how different it would be if the Franciscan Renewal Center never existed? For me, the Franciscans, our staff, and countless others, the Casa is a sanctuary, a cornerstone, a place of compassion and inclusion. We come here to refuel, reset, and reshift our focus to God so we can move forward in hope and share that hope with others. Over the past 10 years, we've welcomed over 1 million visits to this campus. Thank you. Can you guys come to all the masses tomorrow? We have transformed lives through healing, retreats, spiritual experiences, abundant ministries, and sacramental opportunities. The Casa aligns our minds and hearts so we soften, become more aware, and open ourselves to God's love. It's where we begin or we continue our journey to connect with God and His people through our renewing Franciscan charism. We are home to both counseling and spiritual direction programs. Counseling here provides behavioral health therapy with professional counselors. Spiritual direction is a ministry of exploring our relationship with God. Both ministries continue to flourish as donation-based offerings. And in the 50-year history of each, no one has ever been turned away for lack of funds, ever. So this last year, we had over 2,000 sessions, and we have 30 wonderful volunteers that guide those two ministries. Our retreat attendance is up 74% compared to last year. And many of our retreats, like this weekend with Father Rusty, they sold completely out. People are hungry for enriching experiences, healing, spiritual offerings that guide their journey with God. This year, the campus hosted 488 nonprofit groups and faith-based organizations who enjoyed our peaceful grounds, deliciously prepared, made-from-scratch meals, that's a mouthful, renovated lodging rooms, and working with our friendly staff. These groups view the Casa as a wellness retreat for their individual growth and group building. Our 13 outreach ministries, which we call Faith in Action, serving people living on the margins, people seeking a hand up, people needing emotional and spiritual support, flourished. Many of these ministries also educate and connect with many other valley-wide organizations, fulfilling our Franciscan mission. All of this is accomplished with over 200 volunteers and 2 amazing staff employees. Church attendance and family formation continues to grow annually here. Last year, it increased by 20%. Over the previous 2 years, 200 new households called Our Lady of the Angels their new spiritual home. Through worship and our liturgical opportunities, people came to meet new friends and build community and develop their formation. We've had a great response to our new Whole Community Sunday program, where people of all generations gather to grow in their faith and enjoy fellowship. And the property grounds, I think, have never looked better. Our buildings provide the space for visitors to break open the gospel, enrich themselves in our Franciscan mission and in our purpose. In other words, the Casa is flourishing. So today we launch our annual appeal with a targeted goal this year of $450,000. These funds are essential in balancing the budget, functioning operationally, and supporting our ministry. You may have received our annual appeal already in the mail, or it'll arrive shortly. Please take time to read about two very special families whose lives were intertwined with the Casa at pivotal moments in their life. See your funds help make this healing possible. And of course, we're so thankful for the lives that you touch. Without the annual appeal, the gap would eliminate about 8 full-time positions. These positions play a major role in facilitating the Franciscan ministries driven by our incredible volunteers. We would also see a reduction in programs. This would be very detrimental to this community, as we have always strived to meet your needs. Please make sure to take the bulletin today. Inside, you'll find what we call the gratitude report. It used to be the annual report. Packed full of facts and figures, transformational stories from our community about how lives were saved here, literally saved. What a blessing the friars, the board of directors, the volunteers, our staff, and of course you, our exceptional donors, have been to ensure this experiment that was started 72 years ago by the friars would develop into a dynamic, flourishing place that fosters a much-needed Franciscan presence, especially today in the world. So where would you be if the Casa never existed? Well, we can't imagine how different the lives of millions of people would be without the Casa. We truly are a home for people who feel shut out or are overwhelmed by life. Here, everyone can find a place of rest and transformation and renewal. As a guest recently shared, God bless you for all you do to help others live better lives. Yes, we are humbled by the many who have made this mission possible with your time, with your talent, and with your treasure. And we thank you for always being generous to the Casa and the appeal, and your devotion to the good works and our mission. We're just deeply grateful for each and every one of you. May God bless you. May you have a good weekend, and go Diamondbacks. Thank you.